Right then, so it's the morning. What we're going to do is visit Aaron. Just for the sake of, even if it's +1, morale actually gets up a little bit with that as well. Abigail has come, which means we're scarpering. And hopefully we'll get an absolute bollock load of money. Yes, that's a real phrase, right? Bollock load. Riddle book, come on. Yeah! See how good we're getting at this game? We're going to have like 70 morale tomorrow, and we're going to be the top of the fucking world. No. Do we want to just go home and do something there? We can't check our emails, which I find odd. More to the point, where do we buy a computer from? Like, it's been hinting at this the whole time. When did this game come out? 2000. So we could feasibly go on for about $300-400, which is quite a lot. Holy shit. Can we get it here? Do shopping. New books. You can read them at home or in the library or to Aaron. Is a computer there? Oh, you'll be able to write a book in your bedroom. $299. Yeah. Crunch. Alright, let's get a couple of them. Do we need anything else? When you need to sleep peacefully, avoiding nightmares. Oh, morale can go down when we're sleeping as well. Jesus Christ, this game's harsh. Alright, let's not do anything else. Wait, what? Morale up and buy items? I did buy items. I mean, whatever, I don't care. Let's go home and read new book.
Awesome!
It has its up and down, but overall I liked it. 4 morale. 4 morale for $12. Guess what wasn't worth it? Jesus. Right then, let's go to sleep. 67 morale, so not quite 70 as I thought, but still not bad. I'm gonna get shitloads of money. We didn't actually see how much money I got. Can we go back? There we go. As soon as my shift ended, I headed to the hospital with more books in my bag to see if they could help Aaron regain his memory. And we'll click on the hospital. When I arrived at the hospital, I went straight to Aaron's room with several heavy bags of books of my arms. Or 2. I was surprised to find quite a crowd gathered in his room. In addition to Abigail, his scornful ex-girlfriend, Osha was there as well. I was kind of hoping for a black rapper. Just, yeah! Yeah! Or, you know, whatever that song was. Aaron's father was a well-known and wealthy businessman who was often away on business. It must have been the first time he came to visit his son since the accident, since the scene I walked in was rather emotional. Good morning, everyone. Amy? Oh, you're back again? I was surprised by their cold reactions and saw by the mascara running down Abigail's face that she had been crying. They're going to try and isolate me again? Jesus. She still looked distressed, but I remained skeptical of the legitimacy of her reasons. To be fair, she could genuinely be crying and we're just like, oh, fuck off. She had been a heartless scam of a girlfriend when they were together, and I doubted that she was changed her ways at all in the time that they were apart. I brought some books for Aaron. He can't read them on his own, he'll get a headache. That's okay, I plan to read them to him, Abigail offered to as well. Maybe I should be the one to read to him until he is well enough to read on his own. What? Why? If I may interject, I know I've been away for too long, considering my son's condition, but I can't say I forgive you for your recklessness, Amy. This incident would have never have happened if you weren't being so frivolous that night. Well, the dad was always going to blame me. What on earth do you mean? You heard him. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that you two should have been more careful. You were the only one with him, so you should have been more thoughtful instead of putting both of you at risk. I'm not sure you've spoken to the doctor, have you? You may not realise the severity of this since you were barely injured, but Aaron's suffering from great pain both physically and psychologically because of you. I feel almost dizzy at his accusations. The music, however, perfectly fine. Da, 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 da. Music, don't give a shit. It was terribly upsetting and hardly made any sense. I felt surges of several different emotions, mainly defensiveness and anger. I knew more than they did what he was going through. Since I had been there at his side the entire time, it was more real to me than either of them. And even the mere thought of the incident being my fault made my heart ache. After all that had happened, even if I didn't believe that it was true, that was the very last thing that I wanted to hear. Tell them to stop talking about the accident. Tell them you're innocent. Well, shit. We're not fucking going back and playing 20 minutes of the game just so I can get back to this situation. Tell them to stop talking about the accident. Tell them you're innocent. This one, I think, would be more of a... Well, you shouldn't confuse Aaron in such a bad way, so stop talking about it or tell him you're innocent. The last time we tried to stick up for ourselves, it went badly. So let's continue this talking. Let's not go for the innocent option. I'm sorry if this sounds harsh, but if you're that worried about him, then you shouldn't really be talking about the accident right now. Do you think he likes hearing about it all the time? Osher still looks rather offended by my words. You think you have the right to say that? As I said, I apologise if I'm being too blunt, but that's true. The accident was exactly that. An accident. But as I said, it isn't going to help him at all if you two keep bringing it up time and time again. You shouldn't talk back to your elders. Oh, I hate that phrase. Yes, you fucking should. Tolerance is condescending. I'm just telling the truth. It's an important matter of discussion. Don't just try to brush it off. Aaron's still in shock. Please be considerate of that. Well, you are right that we shouldn't put any unnecessary stress on him. I think we came out on top there. If you two want to talk about me further, let's do it elsewhere, okay? You should just be considerate of his condition if you're so worried. Of course I'm worried. I'm his girlfriend. Well, we all saw that coming, didn't we? Very well then. Aaron? Yes? I'm sorry for bringing this up right now. Please just get adequate rest here so you can recover faster, my son. Abigail? What? She glared at me pointedly when I questioned her. An apology? I'm not apologising to you. I mean Aaron. Oh, I'm sorry, Dave. No, let's just say honey. Sure. I didn't realise I was doing anything wrong. Muttering a brief goodbye, Osher left the room without another word. So we didn't get the right option there. So what happens if we say we're innocent? Did they just go full batshit crazy? Because ideally, I kind of want him to like me more. That's crazy. I'm innocent. Pfft, you were the only one with him. You should have thought ahead before getting on that motorcycle. Since you were the only one with him, it was your responsibility not to make foolish mistakes. You shouldn't have let him drive on that road. There was hardly any traffic, and it was a horrible hour. So if it was really trafficky, then it would have been fine. Okay. And just what were you doing that far out of town? Our voices started to get louder as the argument continued. I felt uncomfortable letting it become escalated in the hospital room, especially in front of Aaron, but I still had to defend myself. I didn't want either of them, or Aaron for that matter, to truly believe that I was the one at fault. It was wrong, and I simply couldn't stand for it. We weren't doing anything wrong, we just went to the beach, that's all. Shouldn't you have left home earlier then? Why weren't you being more considerate, Amy? It just wasn't my fault. It was an accident. There were no stopping or changing it once it started to happen. Oh, we're so fucked. This is a terrible option. We're being criminalised here. I wasn't badly hurt because Aaron did the right thing and the sensible thing. We both did the best we could to react. Are you kidding me? You hardly got hurt at all and you think you can say that? That's because Aaron protected me. He did the right thing. Then you shouldn't have done the right thing for him and not ever let something like that happen. I keep telling you I didn't have any control of it. It wasn't my fault. Enough! We all looked up in surprise over to where Aaron was seated in his bed. Yeah, thought it was going to end like that. that didn't go well. Tell them to stop talking about the accident and let's just skip through it. I did have a thing that tried to defend myself was a terrible choice, but considering the other one didn't give him plus, I was slightly skeptical. Alright, so what we'll do tomorrow, we'll come over and then read him a book. Until then, do we really need morale? Morale goes up overnight. We need romance, but I don't remember how to get romance up. I've already forgotten. Okay, so Hugh works in a shop. We definitely won't be going there. Oh, that's what they meant by Hugh's shop. If I want to go and buy something. Right, gotcha. There was one place we could get romance up. Oh, right, no, I remember now. Sorry, right, okay. It's by writing a poem. Yeah! I'm really satisfied that this poem took so long, but the final result was worth it. It's so romantic. One romance. What? one. We're going to be able to buy stuff later, which, like, increases it, right? Oh, that's going to be painful otherwise. I must go to sleep tomorrow. I have work. Yay. I need to hurry. My morning shift at the ice cream stop starts soon. What the hell? Am I walking around to, like, dubstep music? It's not dubstep. Dance music? I'm just dancing around. Oh, well. Right, let's go to Aaron. Aaron, read a book. 1. And then does romance go up by 1 as well? Yeah. It's not worth doing. Like, this is either the longest game ever known to man, or 1 romance just is not worth doing. Alright, I think we should just keep our morale up, and that way we'll get bollocks load of money. In order to do this, we will... Do you want to jog? No, relax will do. What's my other random bonus this time? It's so shit. Like, it's not even vaguely something good. Oh well. Alright, let's watch TV. May as well. I watched a new anime on TV. Yet another episode of One Piece. This girl is just like the happiest girl ever now. 73 morale. I am practically God. I think I am actually God at this point. Ouch. Right, I didn't go too well. That's time. Let's go visit Aaron. Despite what happened last time, I still come to the hospital to go check on Aaron. What, we read him a book last time. Abigail was at his side most of the time, but it was still impossible to find any time alone with him. But I didn't want to lose hope that I would eventually have a chance. After all, the only person who was going to correct his memories was me. Abigail was perfectly happy to pull him deeper into a spider's web. I wasn't surprised to find Abigail in Aaron's room when I walked inside, but I couldn't help but frown when I saw her holding his hand. It was more her words that bothered me, though. She was flirting with him shamelessly. Fuck that, we're not being the pacifist here. Fucking voyeur, Jesus. I felt undecided, but forced myself to go inside and act like nothing was amiss. Hi Aaron, how are you feeling today? Oh, hello Amy, I'm feeling a little better. And that's all thanks to TLC. She makes me sick. Is there a, like, get the Matthew around and break her legs option? As if there is, I feel we'll be employing it. I suppose so. Aaron laughed at her comment and smiled at her warmly. Feeling forward, I walked over and held Aaron's other hand. His smile became a look of confusion. Excuse me, but what are you doing? I'm glad to hear that you're feeling better. Fewer headaches and such? Yeah, I almost feel healthy enough to read on my own. Hey, I'm still here, you know. Yeah, I'm aware, and I'm ignoring you. I'd still be happy to read to you if you like. Yeah, see, that's why we fucking came into this room. I mean, we're still 22, but oh well. Okay, that would be nice, thank you. He smiled and glanced at Abigail's infuriated expression before chuckling. Wow, Amy, you're almost ignoring Abby. Oh, Abigail, hi, I didn't realise you were here. I guess I didn't notice you. Well, if you're going to look that bland, then what can I say? That would be a burn. Abigail cast me the most venomous glare a girl could manage before letting go of Aaron's hand, storming out of the room. He looked a bit surprised at first, but he didn't sound so ill at ease when I laughed. Don't worry, that's just how she is. She'll be back soon enough. She's always like that. Pretty much, but it's okay, I'll keep you company. Yeah, we just got one over. Like, fuck that bitch. You need to roll with us, homie. And, you know, all those other things which down with the kids people say. I keep going here to check my emails and then forgetting that I can't. Is there another way to make money? Because I feel like I really want a computer. Oh, balls to it. There are less people in the shop during the week. Lauren looks more relaxed. Do overtime. How much money did we get? 6. Fuck all. And our energy is... Wow! We work overtime and we get penalised like that? Crunch. Balls to that. We're not doing that again. Yeah, let's go. Can we... Go on then. Okay, so it went up and a success. Despite Abigail's annoying presence, I still managed to talk to Aaron for a while. Jesus Christ, how much is she there? Is she really there that often? Scary thought. Right, off to the ice cream parlour again. Success and success. So, the higher your morale is to begin with, the more chances you have of succeeding. That's what I could tell. Should we save up for a computer? I'm really undecided. I think at the moment, if we go to the mall and buy a few new books, and then we can read to Aaron for a bit, I would like to do some shopping, please. And then I'd like to buy a new book. And then we're at $80. To the map. We're still at new, so we can read a book. Yeah, see? We're just the greatest girlfriend ever. Picking up a romance book was a very good move. He loved it and he's eager to listen for more stories from me. We're in there a lot. Abigail's going to visit Aaron. We ignore him a lot when she do that, so we'll just may as well come in. Relationship change. So we've got 5 artificial points. I'm not sure they're going to count for anything. Oh well. At least now, we're rolling in the money, we're rolling in the happiness, and we're rolling in the energy.